Tyler, obviously margin of victory isn't everything, but the way you guys have kind of kept the pressure on each of these 3 games and pulled away, kind of stay focused, is that something that maybe other teams you've been on might not have done? And does that speak to your maturity, your talent, or both?
Yeah, for sure. You know, we're a mature team. We got a lot of upperclassmen. You know, in every game we're just taking the approach of just got to come out, play aggressive, play hard, and not take any game for granted. And we got a D team as well, so you know, if one guy is off or a couple of guys are off, we got guys off the bench that can step up and contribute. So, yeah.
Andre, how much did it help your mindset when that first shot goes in? See that first one go in. Did that kind of maybe free you up to really do all of the things you can do in a game?
Yeah, I definitely was happy that it went in, but I think it was more about just shooting it and seeing it go up. It definitely gave me more confidence that it went in, but I'm just happy that I put it up. So now that, yeah, it definitely freed me up.
Like the coach had mentioned that you texted Coach Murray, was it after the Coppin State game? I was wondering if you could maybe share some of that conversation, what you were looking for, what you were saying, what kind of guidance you got there.
Yeah, he just told me I just got to be better all around. I had rebounds, but I definitely had to be better, a bigger presence on defense, have more ball pressure, be more destructive, and I just wasn't that against Coppin State, so I took that advice and I tried to bring it into practice and into the game, and it worked for me. So finding my identity on the defensive end is something that the coaches preach to me every day, so I just did that, and I went out and had a good day.
You obviously had a lot of splash-type plays today, but the rejection of the LIU dunk there, can you just take us through that play, the anticipation and what happened there?
Yeah, that's, I felt good about the play, but just that was more just like out of instinct. I seen the man running ahead, so I knew that he was going to throw the lob, so I went and tried to block it. And once I blocked it, I was just trying to get back on defense, like back into what they were going to do next, and he back cut me and he dunked it. So kind of like, I was happy that I got the block, but I felt like it kind of got erased because he made the dunk after. But it was just anticipation and he was going to throw the lob.
Tyler, you guys started off a little slow. I think you only hit 3 your first 10 shots. But how much does knowing how this team plays defense and the fact that you weren't going to let that other team, go out to a big lead, how much does that lead to confidence on the other end? How big a factor is that in these wins?
Yeah, that's our identity, just playing defense and rebounding. We know we got scores on the team, we got offensive guys on the team that can make plays, so, if our shots are falling, we're not really worried about that because you're going to fall eventually, we're going to make plays eventually. That's what we do in the defensive end, and when we lock in there, I think we're hard to beat, so.
Anything else, guys?
Can you just address the block shots? You guys had 10 of them today. It got the crowd really going. What does that do for you guys as a team?
Oh, I hype us up, man. We thrive off plays like that. We live off plays like that. Block shots, charges, stuff like that. So it was really exciting. Felt good.
Andre, Coach talked about the energy you played with. Where does that kind of come from, and is that how you have to play all the time?
Yeah, that's how I have to play every day. I got to learn to just be the same guy every day and not have days where I'm lackadaisical or not playing aggressive on defense. Coach loved the energy that I play with, so every day I'm going to try to bring that. And overall, just trying to find my identity on the defensive end is going to be the key to me playing well for this team. And I think ultimately just playing hard and wanting to shut down my opponent at the end of the day is what it's going to come down to.
Obviously, you guys saw Jordan get his first minutes of the season. What was it like seeing him out there, and what can he bring to this team?
He can bring a lot. He's a very special player. He can score the ball with ease. He can really shoot the ball. He's all around really good player. Very skilled on offense, very athletic, gets defensive rebounds. So he's going to be a very scary talent and one of the best players that I've played with in terms of like his age and his maturity. So I can't wait to see him break out and have a great year this year. And he's going to be a big show here at UConn.
You guys had 21 second chance points today. Can you take us through just sort of going for that, your mentality?
Yeah, we feel like we haven't really done a great job on the boards these past 2 games, so we made emphasis this game to get on the boards more, to be more aggressive on the boards, and we knew they weren't really blocking us out, so we were just aggressive on that end, try to take advantage of that.
When you guys were missing early on, what did coach say to you guys to kind of make sure you focus and still give effort on the defensive end too?
Regardless if we're missing, making shots or missing shots, we gotta play defense. That was the message, don't let the offensive end affect the defensive end. So that was the message he was preaching to us. We had good looks, he just weren't falling, so can't be worried about that.
One more.
It's fine. Coach had mentioned Tyrese played really mature today. I guess, what did you see from his game and maybe even the league practicing that?
He plays with a lot of force and a lot of energy, so when he makes a good rebound or a defensive play, it gets the whole entire team going. He's also very energetic and empathetic person, so when he's going, it makes other people go. It makes whenever he's going, it makes me want to go harder. So when I see him going hard, it makes me want to go hard, and I think it's just something that carries on to the rest of the team. So his energy and overall what he brought to the game really helped us separate ourselves in that time when the game was close and early on.
Okay, all right. Thanks, guys.